Your songwriting is, it's very like classic. It's actually pre-rock. A lot of times it sounds to me like Fun Boy 3 sounds like Cab Calloway, or Color Field sounds, there's songs that sound like The Drifters or something, or Rodgers and Hart.
But I think at the start of each album or project, I listen to a lot of things. And then I hear something, I think, oh, I want to sound like that. Like with the Colour Field, it was Bobby Goldsboro. And you get obsessed with Bobby Goldsboro, and then you write songs around that obsession. With the Specials, we were obsessed with, Jamaican music and bands like The Clash and In Jury, and we wrote songs like that. Just trying to tap into what you are and what a few people around you might be. With the Colour Field, there was an actor, I can't remember his real name, but his stage screen name was David Hunter from Crossroads, he was camp and lovely, and the Colour Field was based around him and Bobby Goldsboro. That's what we wanted to be. There's never one style, because I don't think you can stick. It's like, can you go through life writing the same song? I just think it's bizarre. I take U2, for example. They write the same song.
Yeah.
Every fucking album, they write the same song. And it's like, why don't they just go away?
Yeah. In the time that it took you two to do one group, you've been in like 9 or 10 groups.
All better than U2.
Yeah. Is that because of this desire to change stylistically?
It's the desire to be better than Bono. That's it, full stop. He disgusts me, Bono.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What about Ray Davies?
I never really liked the Kinks.
Really?
No, never really into the Kinks. I heard disturbing stories about him that made me like them even less. So yeah. It's got to be all, really.
What was the context of Ghost Town being a #1 hit?
Well, that was tricky because we spent 9 months recording that song, or 8 months, because by then we really hated each other. And, it's that thing about black and white unite always made me laugh, because we just punch each other in the face. Do you know what I mean? It was so funny. But, and then riots started happening in Toxteth and Brixton, and that song came out just after that. And it was an anthem for it, really. Mainly from sort of news channels and stuff. They play that. They still do. It's like if you see Thatcher leaving number 10, you might hear Ghost Town underneath it. Do you know what I mean? It's like 25 years on.
Yeah.
But I had trouble by then having hit records because it felt so wrong. It's like our EMI presented us with gold discs for Ghost Town, which you couldn't take. It's like, what are you doing that for? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it just felt so wrong, really.
That era that's something that I think people don't realize about the punk era and the early 80s, is the riots and the miners' strike and all the kind of violence that was present in the race riots and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's something that doesn't, I don't know, it seems really distant being in England now. There's no sort of...
I think if you get out of London, it's still... the aftershock's still there, especially... I was brought up in a place called Coventry, and it's still sort of devastated from the early 70s. People have just sort of given up, really. And now you walk through the centre of Coventry, and it's amazing, actually. It's pound shop after pound shop. Like you used to see one in a street, but not 15 in a row.
What's a pound shop?
So anything you want for a pound.
Oh, yeah.
Toothbrush, duck, anything.
Yeah. So you made this record that was about the Middle East situation, or referred, that I haven't been able to hear.
That was the last thing I did with a lad called Mushtaq. The idea, we sat down and we took his Muslim roots and my Jewish roots, and we said, we listen to music from the Middle East, and it all sounded pretty similar. And there were some great things, and also gypsy music. And we wanted to make a record with Muslims and Jews playing on the same record. And we did. I mean, it was a bit of a struggle, but we did. And then we fell out. Shit, man. Yeah.